Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to the Mermaid Mask. It is part of the Detective Grimoire series, which the previous game was Tangle Tower, the first one was just called Detective Grimoire, and there might have been an even older one that was just a flash game. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, it is a point-and-click adventure puzzle game slash murder mystery, and it's really good. It's made by SFB Games, who are the people that made Snipper Clips. They also made Crow Country, and at least me personally, they made some like really solid like animations back in the day, specifically like really good Matrix ones that I watched over and over and over again, and so I've been a huge fan of their work ever since. The fact that they were making great video games now is just lovely for me.
Earthly tether, slowly fraying, floating helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet.
The Stonetop Inn. Huh. So they're just camping out.
It's some book Sally's been reading. She insisted that we bring it with us, although I'm not sure why.
Alright, Hex of the Helmsman. Shut, open, read. Okay, wow, they put a lot of effort into this. There's a photograph of a well-dressed man on the inside. Yeah, Chris and Kale Publishing. J.D. Werman. Wait. I can just go through all of this. That's nuts. I'm not going to, though. That's a lot.
Hex of the Helmsman by J.D. Werman. Looks like Sally's read through it a couple of times already. I wonder what's so interesting about it.
Alright, there we go. So I can kind of click on everything.
They've stopped giving out light and taken up dust collecting. That's also what I plan to do when I retire.
There's so much to click on.
It's the case file, the reason we're here. It was left for us right here on the bar.
That's why everything's quiet. My headphones are down. Rugged leather-bound folder. It was left in the bar of the Stovetop Inn. Okay, he looks fun. Captain Magnus Mortuga? Single handwritten letter and 2 paragraphs. Or photographs, sorry. For Detective Grimoire. Murder victim, Captain Magnus Mortuga, 39. Location, Illusion Theater, Mortuga submarine. Mortuga locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, the body was discovered. Mortuga was found alone, laying on his back with a single cut across his throat. No bladed weapon of any kind was found in the room. The Illusion Theater is mostly empty, save for an ancient stone cauldron with a thick metal lid. The purpose of the cauldron is unknown, however I'm informed that it has never been unlocked before. It is now unlocked. It is now open. Signed, Captain Seafoam, Captain of the Mortuga submarine. Okay, yep, we've been through all that.
Captain Seafoam. As far as I know, that's who hired us. And who left the case file here in the inn. But where are they now? Where is anyone? Sally, what do you think? Great contribution. There's nothing written on the barrels. I'm sure they were once filled with some kind of wonderful, unsanctioned local ale. Fishing trips. On board the Dearest Selena. I'm guessing that's the name of the ship. Enquire with Felicia Stonetop at the bar, or with Sylvia Seafoam at the harbor. It's what remains of the Stonetop Inn. Looks like it's been closed for some time. Although I don't have any point of reference, maybe it looked like this when it was still open.
They have so much stuff to click on. And the thing is, like, there's no indication of what can be clicked on. So they must have just recorded an insane amount of dialogue for this.
It's a painting of a sea serpent. Wait, is it a serpent if it has legs? What do you think, Sally? Ah, thanks for clearing that up.
I actually have to double check this. Oh, that's not it. Can I actually check, like, credits or something? Dang. I wanted to see who the voice actors are. Because I want to say, Detective Grimoire is straight up just, like, one of the 2 SFB guys. Hence why he has so much dialogue. But I could be wrong.
A wooden carving of a fish skeleton. If the windows weren't boarded up, you'd be able to see it from outside. It's Sally. She's fast asleep. To be fair, it is 4 in the morning. I agreed to stay awake and see if anyone shows up. So far, Nothing. I thought I heard something outside. Hello?
Well, I don't think I can control.
Sally, wake up. We have to go.
Why?
Because there's an eerie green light trying to lure us outside.
Oh, that's a pretty good reason. I'll get up.
I think it's time to go. To move around, use the
Okay,
map button.
tutorialization. I love the character illustrations. They're doing such a good job here. The previous one was fantastic, but this is just a step up in every way. Town Square.
Silkworm on Sea. It's a ghost town.
A ghost town?
I just meant since, you know, it's abandoned. But yeah, there might be ghosts.
Are you awake?
I thought I was, but maybe not. Maybe this is my dream.
It's not a dream.
That's exactly what Dream Grimoire would say.
A large stone statue on top of a fountain.
It looks like a fisherman wrestling with some kind of dragon.
It says right here, the silkworm serpent.
It can't be a serpent. It has legs.
Right?
Another abandoned building. Mr. Grip's Emporium.
What do you think they sell?
Currently, nothing.
Well, I guess let's go interact with the... There's a hot air balloon sign. Hold up.
That must be the logo for Mr. Grip's Emporium. I think it's a hot air balloon.
I've always wanted to go in a hot air balloon.
Well then, you're in the right place. At the wrong time.
I have never wanted to go on a hot air balloon. When I was a kid, we went to the Santa Fe Hot Air Balloon Festival. It was really cool watching them all, you know, like getting set up and getting in the hot air, going and lifting off one by one. That was cool. But the flying in a basket just terrifies me. I don't think I could do it. Maybe if I was really bold, but I'm not. I like my feet on the ground. I don't like the ocean either that much.
There's something in the water.
What is it?
I don't know. But whatever it is the source of the green light. Is that?
A submarine. I think I can see someone standing on the deck.
Maybe we should go take a look.
I don't know if there's a reason for me to stick around. Well, this is a point-and-click adventure game. Oh. The Seafoam slashed out Mortuga. It's got a rowboat on the top. But yeah, despite the fact that it's a point-and-click adventure game, it's pretty linear. So we don't have to worry too much about, like, missing anything apart from, like, flavor text.
An old wooden boy. With a face.
Terrifying looking. Oh, they're doing the 3D thing, too. That's nice, actually. God, that looks so good. I don't know if they did much 3D in the previous one, but, like, they are very clearly using the skills they picked up for Crow Country. Or maybe Crow Country and Snipper Clips, I don't know. But to do, like, a really good job with this. This is something that they were doing with the, Phoenix Wright games. Where they were like, hey, here's 3D so you can investigate the objects and stuff. So it's chained to the deck of the Mortuga submarine. There's a faint glow in its eyes.
This is where the green light was coming from. I noticed it started to fade as soon as we stepped onto the deck.
So it's a boy that doubles as a lighthouse?
The opposite, really. A lighthouse warns you to stay away. But this thing lured us in.
Music is fantastic, too.
There's nobody here.
The door's open, though. Somebody must have opened it after the submarine surfaced.
Does that constitute an invitation? An old rowing boat.
Or
what?
Or it only has one oar.
Oh! Looks like it initially said Seafoam, but that got crossed out, and now it says Mortuga. I'm getting mutiny vibes from this. I don't know about you.
It's the wrong way around.
What?
Take another look at the case file.
Ex-captain of the Mortuga submarine. Okay, read. Yeah, Mortuga submarine. Yeah, so Captain Seafoam. So is it one of those where it was one then the other then back? A double mutiny? Maybe.
There's nobody here.
The door's open. Somebody
Does that constitute... Ready, Sally?
I do appreciate that they make Detective Grimoire a bit of a dumbass, but like in a charming way, and Sally's the observant one, mostly.
Huh?
I didn't understand what you said.
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
And I guess I should mention, you really do not need to play the previous games to understand what's going on in this one. They are largely self-contained. I think there's some like background stuff that you pick up in the very first game that I haven't played yet, like how these two characters met and started working together. But like beyond that, these have been completely standalone for the most part. They're fantastic though.
What's at the bottom of the ladder?
I can't see. It's pitch black.
Should we go back up?
Wait, I think there's a lever.
Well, it's cool looking.
I guess this is what lights up the room when you pull the switch.
I wonder what they burned to make it pink.
There's an old-fashioned speaker mounted on the wall. It's playing spooky music.
It's the kind of music you'd hear at a fancy party for vampires.
I hear it.
But the vampires are all wearing masks, and there's one guy who's secretly not a vampire, and...
Sally.
I wanted to hear the rest of that.
Whoa.
What is that?
Her. A large painting of some unknown being. It's set in an ornate wooden frame. The brass plaque displays a single word, her. Unusually, it's been set directly onto the painting. It's true, you generally do not mount plaques onto your paintings.
What's in the frames?
They're just ocean landscapes. I cleaned the couch.
What?
If we end up having to stay the night.
Sally, we are not staying overnight on the murder submarine.
But I brought my toothbrush. It's like an old-fashioned drawing room.
I don't see any drawings.
It's short for withdrawing, as in you withdraw there after dinner.
I did not know that.
I actually never knew that.
I cleaned the couch.
What?
If we
Sally,
but I brought my toothbrush.
a glass of wine.
Ominously left half finished.
Maybe the wine was corked.
Ominously corked.
I think this door leads into the control room.
I want to go into the control room.
Well, you can't. It's locked.
Look through the window.
It's taped up on the other side of the door.
You don't need to come in here. The crime scene is one floor down at the very back of the submarine. Captain Seafoam.
Thanks for the directions, I guess.
Do you get the sense that the captain is hiding from us?
Why would they do that?
Maybe because the captain ain't human. It is entirely possible. Can I go places? I can go places. Okay. Well, let's check the other
Let's head
rooms.
to the crime scene first.
Guess there's my answer. These people would make a fantastic Phoenix Wright game. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to look at. What's
It's a
this?
big metal statue of a serpent.
There is a cabinet built into it, but I think it's locked.
Look closer. Ah, rotate the 4 dials in the correct arrangement. Okay. So... I'm assuming each of these shapes has a certain value. And depending on how we rotate them, it's going to put things in different spots. So we have 3
do
9,
this
7,
later.
and 4. But we don't have context for what those numbers mean.
3 tables, arranged into a Z shape.
It's actually more like an S from this angle.
Oh, maybe they were trying to write my name, but they ran out of tables.
I like how they make both of the characters a bit of a dumbass in different ways.
A picture of a fish.
Delightful. Pufferfish lamp.
A timeless classic.
What a pufferfish lamp.
Pots and pans for cooking.
This looks like dead coral.
Is coral ever alive?
Coral are marine animals, dude.
What?
They are. They're little colonies of things, and the coral structures themselves, I think, are just their bones. Or like they're dead piled up. I forget how it works exactly.
A wooden chandelier.
With, mind you, lit candles on them. That is extremely stupid. Like, I get it, candles aren't necessarily the most likely thing to set a fire, but on the flip side, they're also one of the most like, can tip over and set something on fire source you can have. And they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just sitting around untended, burning. Maybe I'm like overestimating this, but like I used to play around with candles as a kid. We'd have a lot of power outages, and so we just light candles and then play with hot wax and play cards while playing with candles and hot wax. Look, the power's out for like hours. What else were we gonna do? And like the one thing was you don't want to knock over a candle. It could set the table on fire, or the cards on fire, or you on fire. Don't mess with fire, kids. It's bad.
Hey, it's a kitchen.
We didn't have one of those last time.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, I don't see anything else in here that I really want to interact with. Oi. Okay, 1 floor, back to the submarine. I guess they want me to go here. Looks like this might be a little bit more open-ended than the last one. Illusion Theater. Okay, so we've got stuff. I guess let's start with the most obvious.
So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died. It's just like the case file said. He landed on his back with a cauldron at his feet.
He was killed by getting cut across the neck, right?
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon, no knife or anything.
Nothing.
There's a little broken bottle on the floor.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died.
Moon vial. Small glass bottle found smashed on the floor of the illusion, or in the illusion theater. The spilled purple liquid has a subtle botanical scent. Small paper labels marked with a simple picture of a moon.
There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
It looks like somebody tried to write on it. A ragged square of thick sailcloth found hanging on the wall of the illusion theater. Oh, the stargazing girl. Yes, that's just the backside. So it's the sailcloth. Oh, the music is good.
Someone's taped a drawing to the wall, although it's upside down for some reason.
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
Okay, title here, Illusion Theater. Hand-drawn poster taped to a pipe in the wall in the Illusion Theater. For some reason, it was displayed upside down. On the backside, Baroness Fortuna presents Lady of the Looking Glass, Unfathomable. Beyond anything I can imagine. Inconceivable, I don't know what to believe anymore. Book tickets, Fortuna Hall, Silkworm on Sea, Mondays through Saturdays, starts at 8 p.m. Title here, Illusion Theater. So it seems like you interact with Cauldron, and there's something on the other side. Oh, wait, no, it's like a Grim Reaper on the other side. Okay. So it seems like something might have been on the other side of the
It's a little
porthole.
window that looks out into the endless dark void of the ocean.
Why did you phrase it like that?
I don't know.
This is the cauldron?
Not quite what I was expecting.
An ancient-looking stone cauldron was found in the Illusion Theater in front of Mortuga's body. The glittering interior of the cauldron is marked with several deep scratches. The exterior is spotted with algae and barnacles. It almost seems like something was trapped inside this thing. Though, oddly enough, all the scratches are on the bottom of the cauldron and none on the interior of the lid. Unless the lid...
The case file said it had never been unlocked before.
Unless the lid was added later after the scratches.
This
It almost looks
place
like a sea
gives me
mine.
the creeps. That cauldron especially. I keep staring into it like I'm going to see something, but it really does seem to be empty.
To quote from the case file, Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place.
I mean, it's the cauldron. So... let's see. Okay. Something locked? Unlocked the cauldron. Oh, Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
I really don't think a person would fit in that cauldron. And didn't they say it had never been unlocked before? If that's true, there couldn't have been anyone in there.
Right, I agree. I don't think it was a person.
Then what?
I don't know. But you have to wonder why it was kept locked in the first place. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad in there.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity. Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity with a knife?
Did you get a good look at the inside of the cauldron? There was something I noticed.
Okay, how do I... there we go. Yeah, notice the scratches in the cauldron.
The scratch marks.
I mean, whatever did that must have had nasty claws. Chapter 1, Curse in the Cauldron. Oh, they did a fantastic job with this one. I loved the previous game too, but this is just such a step up. Okay, well, it doesn't look like we have anything else in the room except for the wheel.
It's a heavy bulkhead door. Seems like you lock it by turning that big wheel.
There's actually a wheel on both sides of the door.
So I could lock it or unlock it from either side.
If you were strong enough, maybe.
Ouch.
Is the stool?
The stool's been knocked over.
Doesn't it look familiar to you?
Sally, it's a standard wooden stool.
I do know where it's from. It's from
It
the
looks
Stone Top Inn.
exactly like the bar stools in the Stone Top Inn.
I like how the deductions in this game, you do have to kind of... oh, hello. You do actually have to kind of put them together yourself. They're obvious and reasonably accessible, but it is one of those where, like, the game gives you plenty of clues and holds your hand just well enough that you never feel, like, adrift. But it never says, like, here's the answer, which I appreciate.
An eerie painting of a girl standing in the woods. It is just a painting, right?
It blinked at us.
Sure. Maybe. No. Maybe.
It did blink at us.
It's a model submarine.
I think it's a doll's house.
Fish hanging from the ceiling.
It's like we're underwater.
We are underwater.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I heard if you cut a starfish in half, both halves regenerate into a new starfish.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Also, they have no brain and no blood.
Yep, ditto.
What? All right.
It's a seahorse rocking horse. Oh, can I ride it?
I don't know. Are you a small Victorian child?
I'm sorry. Oh, well, that didn't work. Hit the print screen button and did not like that. One of my friends is babysitting a cat and it's like very picky and needs like very specific things to stay healthy, like medicines and foods and whatnot. And so he just calls it the small Victorian child. And like the timing on him talking about it and then this is just way too close for me not to be taken aback by.
Yes.
It's a wooden chest.
What's all this stuff on the top?
Oh, clues? No. Okay, so we've got marbles. Drag the 6 cards and 4 glass lenses into the correct arrangement. So we've got, oh, hello. Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously at Patricia, whose doll is neither too large nor too small. Okay. So we have 3 girls. So park that there. That's large. Okay, so here's the other one.
That's the one.
Good job.
It opened.
What's in there?
Ah, glass eyeball. Strange glass eye found in the child's room. It smells musty and unpleasant.
The lamp fell over.
Wow, you really are a detective.
A walking stick, standing up by itself.
I think it's part of an illusion.
What illusion?
Invisible man, maybe?
I don't see it. A page ripped out of a newspaper.
Lady of the Looking Glass, in Chance Audience, Drummond Shipyard, Theater Review by James Dusk. Godric Grips, Nautical and Aeronautical Precision Measurement and Navigation Instruments. Okay. So on the backside, Catch the Day. Oh, Mysterious Sea Serpent, hauled ashore. 2 different women. Okay. The young illusionist who goes by Symmetry Silk Moth, because why not, begins the show with her signature act, in which she somehow holds parlance with her own reflection in a large antique mirror. The 2 symmetries, who seem to move independently of one another, speak upon their morbid anxieties and intrusive thoughts, which it transpires from the themes of the show at large. Even though I have many theories about how the trick is achieved, to a less cynical eye, it would present a thoroughly convincing spectacle. The mysterious Miss Silkmoth rounds off her performance with a surprisingly comedic set piece in which she attempts to communicate with her departed Uncle Gregory, who appears as an apparition within a crystal ball. However, it doesn't go to plan. The audience laughs as Symmetry is put on hold in a disastrous attempt to telephone the afterlife. Overall, the show is a triumph. A brush with mysticism that stays with you long after the final bow. Godric Grips, Nautical and Aeronautical Precision Measurements, Drummond Shipyard, Stonetop Inn, Ales Wine Food, Daily Fishing Trips, Speak to Harbor Masters, Sylvia Seafoam. So I wonder if Sylvia Seafoam is the captain. Maybe. Okay, Silkworm Spectator, Editor, Mr. T. W. Ibis. Catch of the day, Mysterious Sea Serpent hauled ashore. 3 a.m., the witching hour, and the moon is out. Dearest Selena creaks into port. Its once cheerful frame now seemed burdened, heavy. It has a secret. A moment passes. What's this? Something is hauled up onto the slime-slick rocks beside the old Silkworm harbor. A body, a creature. Its eyes are closed. No, wait, look again. It has no eyes. A serpent of a sort. But it has arms, so a dragon? No, that doesn't seem right. Serpent it is then. Full story on page 4 and 5. Weird thought process in the writing on that one.
We already solved it.
Oh, yeah, we already did. Got the eye.
A page ripped out of a newspaper.
Was there another page on this? No, there was not. I just saw pages 4 and 5. Okay. Well, we got a couple of portraits, and maybe die?
Anyone important in those photos?
I don't think so.
Good. Hey, look, Sally. It's a giant dice.
Die.
What did I do?
It's a magic vanishing cabinet.
I think it's just a wardrobe. Let's take a look inside. Oh, it's empty.
Vanished.
Okay, doesn't look like there's much apart from that glass eye. Well, let's keep going around. Oh, if it's got a lock symbol, I can't go into it. Bunk room. Oh, there are actual people on this sub.
Sir, if you have a minute, I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sal-
2 detectives. 1 short, 1 tall. Tried and true.
Hey, I'm really not that much shorter than
But which of you is the funny one?
I'd say it goes back and forth.
You still haven't told us who you are.
The name's Worman. J.D. Worman.
He's an author.
Author, journalist, let's see, what else? Famous, successful, some kind of genius, even. Oh, sure, that's why I got myself trapped in the murder submarine.
I know who you are, Mr. Worman. I've read your book.
Oh, joy, your fans. Of all the places.
I never said I liked the book. Maybe I hated it.
There's no way you hated it. The arcs are too tight. Each chapter leads to the next, beginning, middle, end, and bang, not a line wasted.
Damn, he's right.
That's fun. Okay.
So, Mr. Worman, you're a famous author.
That's what they tell me.
How did you end up on the submarine?
I came of my own volition.
Why?
I wanted somewhere quiet to work on my next novel. Minimal distractions. Not saying it's worked, but
You're writing a sequel?
trying to. Trying to.
Hang on. A sequel to what?
Grimoire, are you not paying attention?
It's this.
Ah, there she is. Benefactor and burden both.
Sally, how did you know to bring the book with you?
Because Mr. Worman's local to the area. It says so right here. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm-on-Sea, J.D. Worman moved to the big city to write his first novel.
My publisher wrote that. It's quite true, but she made it sound so saccharine.
So you're from the town. You moved away, and then you came back.
Now, see, you've gone too far in the other direction. That's too utilitarian.
I get going back to your hometown for peace and quiet, but then to end up on the submarine?
How did you even find out about it? Did you already know Mortuga?
Oh, I knew of him. He's a figure of some infamy, submarine included. In fact, it was good to finally put a face to the name after all those years.
So, how'd you like living on the Mortuga submarine?
I will say, as a writer, it's a boon to be aboard this thing. And the whole place is dripping with human narrative, stories practically leaking out of the walls. It's also a lot noisier than I thought it'd be. I couldn't have guessed Mortuga would basically be running a bed and breakfast down here.
It was already busy when you arrived?
Mm-hmm. Before the arrival of Mariana Moon, Dirk and I were the last 2 to join the gang.
It's kind of surprising there was still a bunk room free at that point.
Well, I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What's it like sharing a room with Dirk?
Oh, we get on like a house on fire, 2 peas in a pod, that's us.
And what about everyone else?
It's a fascinating little microcosm, utterly discordant and yet somehow harmonious. At least that's how it felt before the captain was murdered. Night rolls around and I can't sleep, as usual. I say night, I'm referring to the indistinctive block of time we on the submarine have agreed to collectively refer to as night. Anyway, I'm wide awake, so I stay up to get some writing done. I don't want to deprive Dirk of his beauty sleep, so I took my typewriter out into the mess hall.
Was anyone else in there?
Godric came up a few minutes later, brought some kind of busy work with him. So there we were, whiling away until I look up and see this woman, Mariana Moon, apparently. Good name. Probably fake, but good. She got straight to work trying to extract my entire life story, but then Mortuga shows up and we all go quiet. The guy looked miserable, and he passed straight through the room like a ghost. But before he leaves, he asks us to show Mariana around the submarine. I really didn't have the energy, so I made an excuse and left. I slept for barely an hour before a big jerk wakes me up. I'm not talking about Dirk. I mean, the submarine, it moved, tilted. Anyway, I tried to get back to sleep, but no. Now there's a scream. Dirk and I follow the sound all the way down the corridor. Symmetry's frozen in place in the doorway at the end. And behind her, Mortuga, dead, laying in front of some ancient stone cauldron. The lid of the thing flung open, like something had just burst out of it. The whole scene was otherworldly, like a painting. Then Madame Tadpole arrived, with just about everyone else trailing behind her.
Tadpole brought everyone with her. So, she already knew about the murder.
From what I gather, she discovered the body and then left to go get everybody else. And you know, I really didn't want to get in her way, so I returned to my room to await further instruction.
Did you go back to sleep?
No, I couldn't. I went back to work. Figured I'd be better off keeping busy, you know.
We can ask about characters, we can ask about clues. They have, like, dialogue for a ton of these things, which means there's a lot to get through if I really want to.
So, you've read it, Sally, but Grimoire hasn't?
Nope. What's it about?
I'd really rather not reduce it to a single sentence.
It's about a guy named Marcus Mordoom looking for something called the Devil of the Deep.
And does he find it?
I just think it'd be better if you took the time.
Yeah, kind of. It gets a little abstract towards the end.
So what, it's just Marcus Mordoom on a ship, and that's it?
We're talking about several themes carefully laid on top of each other.
It's also a love story. Marcus is in love with a woman named Belicia. She's his captain.
I don't see her on the cover.
Really, all the nuance is lost if we just...
No, she's there. Kinda. Like I said, it gets abstract.
I'll take your word for it.
If you'd like to read it, I have a spare copy you can...
Nah, that's okay. No time.
What an ass. I love it.
It's a strong image. The ancient cauldron opened for the very first time.
It can't be the very first time. Someone must have opened it before.
Semantics.
So, what do you think was inside?
Does it matter?
I'm pretty sure it does. It might explain how or why Mortuga died.
True. The murder weapon, maybe?
Like a knife?
Sure, why not? It would explain the scratches on the inside, after all.
I guess.
Great pull quotes. That's some strong marketing for a small-town theater.
Did you ever see the show?
Yeah, I did, as part of my old newspaper job.
Why is it called Lady of the Looking Glass?
The central trick was Symmetry talking to herself in a mirror, only sometimes the reflection didn't move with her.
How did she do it?
My guess is the mirror can switch between being reflective and being see-through glass. You know, looking through to a second Symmetry on the other side.
An identical twin, maybe?
Probably just a very good dummy.
Have you ever seen this painting before? Before the submarine, I mean.
Yeah, it used to hang in the Stone Top Inn, for a little while, at least.
Really? Seems like it would scare away all the customers.
Nah, old sailor types love stuff like this. It's a conversation piece, isn't it?
Anything else? Oh, this
Now
one.
this is a throwback. I cut my teeth writing local interest stories like this.
You wrote this? The review of Sim's old magic show?
I did.
But it says Theater Review by James Dusk. Oh, wait.
And she finally works out what the JD stands for in JD Werman.
Sorry, your name is James Dusk? And you changed it?
Yeah, I agree. If my freaking last name was Dusk, I'd be keeping the hell out of that. Let's see. Moon
Picture of a
vial.
moon. Tried asking Mariana Moon?
Wow. Never would have thought of that.
Occam's razor, my dear.
Who? I don't think we've met him yet.
The Stargazing Girl. Sounds like a good title for something.
Like a book? Or a film?
A one-woman play, surely.
I really like the characters that they do. Like, you kind of show up and think that this guy is going to be, like, wildly full of himself and maybe a bit of a jerk. And maybe he is, I don't know. But, like, he's a charming jerk at the very least. What the hell is this
I
thing?
tried asking Mortuga what this was.
No luck?
He just said it was something he'd picked up on his travels.
Picked up where? Floating somewhere in the middle of the ocean?
Yeah. I assume so.
Hmm.
What's this? World's smallest piggy bank?
What? It's not a piggy bank. Is it?
Well, it's got a slot and there's something in there. I thought maybe it was a penny.
I should have looked at that.
Let's have a look. Murder victim locked himself in the room. Body discovered. No weapon found. Cauldron open for the first time. Yeah, nice. Just enough information to hook you without giving too much away. Cynthia knows what she's doing.
Okay, anything else? Could ask about, well, I guess,
So what made you want to become a writer?
That's all I've ever done. I was given a job writing for a newspaper when I was pretty young.
Given a job?
Yeah, friends in high places, you know.
Like who?
My father was the mayor.
Ah, that'll do it.
Did you enjoy writing for the newspaper?
Sometimes. Other times it was painfully dull. I've got a tendency to lean towards hyperbole, and the everyday goings-on in Silkworm weren't always enough to satiate me. For every rumor of a cursed man disappearing into the ocean, you'd have 10 elderly couple file complaint over garbage collection.
Rumor of a cursed man? Wait, you wrote an article about Mortuga?
Oh no, I quit before that. I left town and went off to the city to be an author.
And the result? Hex of the Helmsman.
50 national bestseller lists. As we speak, it's being translated into 5, 6, 7, 8 more languages.
Must be nice. Your first book, and it's a big hit.
I'm not complaining.
I can see why you'd be writing a sequel.
I really don't have a choice, do I? This is how things go. If you get a success, you have to keep it going.
this is how you end up with people that are like one-hit wonders. That oftentimes the success and the brilliance that you might have displayed back when you were really struggling and really grinding to make the initial thing work, a lot of that like pressure and the conditions that created it are gone, and then you're in this like really awkward position of like trying to recreate your life before you got famous, rich, successful, or even have the pressure of following up on your previous success. And like that's really hard to do sometimes. Not that I really know too much. I mean, kind of. I don't know.
Cuts quite a figure, doesn't he? Like something from myth. He was real, of course. Flesh and blood.
I imagine you must have been curious to meet him.
As anyone would be.
Did you get to know him at all?
It's funny. Going in, I'd heard he was, you know, the strong and silent type. But I didn't find that to be the case.
So he was friendly with you?
In his own way. The day I first arrived, he invited me into his cabin, just to talk, apparently.
What did you talk about?
He asked me about my home life, my family, my father.
Not to be rude, but why would Mortuga care about any of that?
To this day, I'm not quite sure. I think maybe he was after some kind of information about the outside world, and thought I might be a good source.
I'm also noticing the music is different. Might be on a per room basis.
A bunch of discarded paper.
There's something typed on it.
Yeah, but I can barely make sense of it.
Kinda looks like an attempt at the first chapter of a story.
It's a teacup.
I've been on this submarine for ages and nobody's offered me a cup of tea.
You don't even like tea.
Still.
It's a teacup.
I've been
You don't even-
still.
I guess the submarine doesn't have a laundry room.
Why does it have a boxing bag, a punching bag?
It's a punching bag.
Looks like it's been recently punched. What? It's a huge iron dumbbell, made from nuts and bolts.
So, you gonna pick it up? Might be a clue.
I doubt it.
Big, blunt object like that. Could be a weapon. I'd say it looks pretty suspicious. Worth investigating.
I disagree.
Poor Detective Grimoire.
It's a suitcase. Clothes are neatly folded inside.
It smells like men's aftershave. I'm getting bergamot, cedarwood, and notes of citrus.
You done sniffing the suitcase?
It's some kind of doll.
It looks like an action figure.
Sally, no.
But like of a nun?
It's a collectible action figure.
Same thing.
Oh, we get to see it closer. Nope, never mind. Oh, it's Marcus Mordoom. Oh. Well, that's fun. So, Belisha Bonetop, Marcus Mordoom, Devil of the Deep. Wait, Devil of the Deep was in the back of the poster. Man Cursed by the Sea, toy box. He sees it in his nightmares. He sees it when he shuts his eyes. He cannot escape from it. But what or who is it? Renowned helmsman Marcus Mordoom is a man on a singular mission. He won't rest until he discovers the truth of what's really hidden beneath the stormy sea. So, Belisha Bonetop, enigmatic sea captain, includes ship's compass and treasure map. Marcus Mordoom, the tormented helmsman, includes anchor sword, and ship's shield wield. Or ship's wheel shield. Blech, tongue-tied. And Devil of the Deep, the mysterious entity from beneath the waves, includes the Reaper Scythe. Series 2 coming soon. Look out for Hex of the Helmsman 2, only in theaters. That's some pressure.
One good thing about living in a submarine. Every window has an ocean view. Is that a tuxedo?
You never know when you might have to go to a fancy party.
What's this in the front pocket?
It's a cell phone. It's locked.
What do you mean it's locked? How can a phone be locked?
Wait, how would he... What? How would he not know this? Okay. Huh. Okay. Oh, I see. So we have to make all of them crosswise. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't know what that's necessarily angling for. Probably this? Okay. Nope, not that one. Probably this. So what am I missing? Yeah, these two are correct. This is correct. So I need probably this. And then this. And I think that should unlock the phone.
Hey, I did it.
I'm impressed. It's unlocked.
So now we can look at it?
Did we just... Whose phone are we stealing? W&W. A cell phone with a lid that flips open was found in the pocket of a tuxedo in the bunk room. Okay. Oh, so this... Okay, that's why Detective Grimoire is having trouble understanding it. This is like kind of a BlackBerry adjacent thing, as opposed to like a more modern cell phone, implying that maybe cell phones aren't that common. Welcome, Dirk. Accountant Polly, Agent Marcia, Big Real Steven. Outgoing, both to 202-555. Which is neither of them unless there are more numbers. To Dirk 007 at DirkNet from Big Real Studios. The offer is still on the table. $500,000 with no multi-picture deal. Sci-fi, lasers, explosions. It's gonna be big. Call me Steve. To Vanderpeer. He's still struggling. He keeps writing the first chapter over and over. I'll let you know if there's any progress. Almost seems like he's spying on the author guy. Well, I guess we should talk to him.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
It's going good, I think.
Awesome, yeah. I'm Dirk, by the way. Who are you guys?
I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally.
Oh, cool. So you're the detectives?
Yeah, we're here to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga.
Oh, yeah, it's a major bummer, honestly. He was a pretty stand-up guy. I mean, sure, kind of an oddball, but like in a good way, I mean, he was
Dirk, you didn't tell us your surname.
Oh, right. Sorry. Dirk Dansom, actor. So, yeah, anyway, hi, and what can I do for you folks?
He's adorable. Can we keep him?
No, you'd forget to feed him.
I would, yeah.
He's like if you took his face, Johnny Bravo, and gave him anxiety issues. Some anxiety issues.
So, Dirk, you're an actor. What kind?
Oh, well, so for ages, I just did commercials, and then about a year ago, I finally got cast in a movie.
Nice. Anything I've seen?
Well, it's called Hex of the Helmsman. I played the helmsman.
Marcus Mordoom?
Oh, you've seen it?
No, but I read the book.
Oh, man, the book is gnarly. I mean, I'm not usually one for reading, but I actually finished it. Yeah, the whole thing.
Congrats.
The author's a stand-up dude, too.
J.D. Worman. You know him?
Well, yeah, he's sitting right over there. You should go talk to him. Super friendly, loves meeting new people.
I bet.
Was your movie a success, Dirk?
Yeah, man, it's making megabucks.
Are you going to make a sequel?
Well, they want to move on that ASAP, but, we're not ready to start filming yet.
And what? You're taking your vacation on a submarine while you wait?
No, I'm just tagging along here with Worman. Yeah, he wanted to take a trip out here, and I figure, the more the merrier.
Poor guy.
What do you make of the Mortuga submarine?
Man, this place is wild. It's like something out of a weird old book. Nobody back home is gonna believe any of it.
How do you like living here?
Honestly, mixed bag. So I love meeting all the weirdos that ended up down here. All kinds of people I'd normally never rub shoulders with, But man, is it dark. I mean, there's no sun, no day, no night. You barely even feel the time passing. Listen, if you're not careful, it'll get you. No, for real.
You seem to be holding out.
Ha, well, thanks. So far so good.
How long has it been?
Worman and I arrived a couple of weeks ago. We're the most recent arrivals, aside from Mariana.
It's lucky they still had this room free. You ended up with pretty nice living quarters.
I guess. I never really thought about it.
Dirk, you're basically just a passenger, am I right? You don't have a job here on the submarine?
Well, I set myself personal goals.
Like what?
Like, I was trying to find out everyone's birthday. I got Cynthia's, Grip's, Tadpole's. Oh man, that one took some doing. Yeah, she does not like to share personal info, let me tell you. Mortuga, though? Brick wall, dude. He would not give me the goods.
I thought I was going to dislike this guy, but he's just as charming as the author, who I also thought I was going to dislike. SFB is great at just writing weirdos. Hence why I say, I think these people would be fantastic at making Phoenix Wright style games too.
I got woken up when the submarine did a weird kind of movement, like a sudden tilt. It woke Worman up too. So yeah, we were both sitting there, awake, not sure what's going on. At some point, I got curious what time it was, so I looked at my watch. But as I was looking at it, it freaked out. Or the hands moving all over, like they were trying to point in all directions at once, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I didn't have any more time to think about it since then we heard this scream. Yeah, Worman and I left our room, went through the mess hall and towards the storeroom at the end. It was unlocked. Sim was standing in the doorway. Mortuga was on the floor, totally dead. I tried to help Sim, pull her away. Worman, though, he just stood there, staring, didn't look away once. It was like he was trying to commit it to memory or something. Although, I don't think he noticed the person outside.
Sorry, what?
Outside the submarine. Yeah, I saw someone swim down past the window. I couldn't tell who it was, though.
Okay. What did you do next?
I wasn't sure what to do, to be honest. Luckily, Tadpole showed up a short while later, and she kind of took charge. Grip and Cynthia showed up next, then Mariana, then Zephyr. Tadpole wanted to know what had happened, but nobody had any answers for her. It was bad vibes all around. Sim and Cynthia left first, then Worman, then me and Mariana. We left around the same time. So, yeah, I went back to my room. Worman was there already. He'd gone straight back to work. And, that's all I got. Can I stop talking now?
There's so much to talk to these characters about. I love it, but also, it's long.
Dirk Dansom, 6'2", blonde, athletic, passionate, adaptable, amenable.
Okay, you're hired. Please stop.
And how long have you been an actor?
Oh man, I've been trying to break into it for like forever, but I was getting nowhere until Mr. Vanderpeer said he wanted to hire an unknown for his new project, Hex of the Helmsman. It's kind of a fantasy horror adventure. I play mysterious anti-hero Marcus Mordoon. He's pretty much the main guy.
So you went from getting no work to getting the lead in a big movie.
Crazy, right?
So you're rich and famous now?
Well, I mean, yeah, right? I mean, hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Worman's my good buddy. Yeah, he's like the cranky older brother I never had.
How did you become friends?
Oh, it was mandated by the film studio.
What?
Well, I played the lead in the movie version of Worman's book, so the studio figured we needed to be friends.
And now he's writing his next book, a sequel.
Yeah, dude, Hex of the Helmsman 2, The Revenge Unleashed, or whatever. I don't think he actually has a title for it yet, or a story outline, or actually anything. I kind of feel bad for him, honestly. It's a lot of pressure, you know?
Dirk, your work and Worman's work, they're kind of intertwined, aren't they?
How do you mean?
You can't make your next movie until Worman's written his next book.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's true, I guess.
Interesting.
Listen, I heard the dude died because of a curse. Is that true?
No, there's no evidence of a curse.
Oh, still.
Did you get to know Mortuga before he died?
Man, I tried. Dude was not much for conversation. You know, I tried explaining how I'm an actor playing a character that's kind of similar to him. Figured he'd be stoked.
Let me guess. He was not, in fact, stoked.
Actually, I tell a lie. There was one thing Mortuga wanted to talk to me about.
Oh, yeah?
He was super curious about contracts.
Like the legal documents.
Yeah, he wanted to know how they work. Like, how they can be used to make people do stuff or not do stuff.
Weird.
Sounds like he might have wanted to make a deal with the cauldron entity.
Man, Mortuga really was an odd duck, wasn't he? I mean, who owns something like this? What's it even for?
It used to be locked, so I think he kept something inside it.
Oh, what? And it got stolen? The thing? Whatever it was?
Maybe, yeah.
Whoa, I wonder where it is now.
Hard to say, since we don't know what we're looking for. But somewhere on the submarine, I guess.
Not necessarily. Someone could have thrown it into the ocean.
Oh, great.
My problem is they have so much to say about everything. I guess let's ask him about his phone.
This is yours, Dirk?
We literally found it in the pocket of your tuxedo.
How'd you know for sure it's my tuxedo?
Dirk, show me one other living soul on the submarine that could even conceivably own a tuxedo.
I am officially living the dream. How many people can say they're an action figure?
I'll admit it. I'm jealous.
You carry this thing around everywhere you go, Dirk.
Of course, but I'm super duper careful to keep it in mint condition.
Mint condition? I really wouldn't say.
Yeah, they told me if I leave it in the box, it'll be worth way more in the future.
Yeah, do you have the whole set? Looks like there are 2 other figures in the series.
Oh no, they only gave me this one. My co-star Julie has the other 2.
Okay. I guess the buoy?
I've seen this chained up on the foredeck. It's kind of intimidating, huh?
It's a boy.
For real? Huh. It has long hair, so I always figured it was a girl.
I was wondering when they're going to capitalize on that.
Her. Deliberately vague title. Love it.
I do really appreciate his brevity.
Whoa, this is a first dish. Yeah, whose is this?
It's mine.
You gonna get Wormo to sign it?
No, I hadn't planned on it.
He'd do it if you asked. I bet he'd even do a little doodle on the inside cover.
Okay, maybe I do want that.
I assume you've read it, Dirk?
Of course, dude. First thing I did when I landed the part in the movie.
What did you think?
Loved it. I never thought about the sea so much in my whole life. It's almost like the ocean in the book. It represents something bigger, you know? Huh. Who's that little Grim Reaper guy in the drawing?
I'm not sure. You recognize it?
It does seem kind of familiar for some reason. What's the deal with those holes along the sides?
They're from when it was a sail.
Why would a submarine need a sail? Someone dropped their perfume? Bummer, that stuff can get expensive. Someone lose an eye?
It's not real.
Oh. It's got a weird smell.
So?
So maybe try asking Mariana about it. She's got a wicked sense of smell, like a dog. I'm serious. Hey, the guy who wrote this review has the same name as
As who?
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say.
That's fun.
So, Cynthia hired you to solve the murder, huh?
Pretty much.
How much do you charge? Is it like a day rate or what?
Oh, it depends.
Just ballpark it. How much did you make from the last case you solved?
Good question. Grimoire, how much did we make from the Tangle Tower case?
Well, extenuating circumstances, being what they were.
You never secured the payment, huh?
Wait, why not? They were rich. Well, I guess it makes sense. There were murderers and other things. I gotta play that game again. It's been a while. All right, there's more. Like, this is just these two characters. We're gonna have more clues and all sorts of things. But I'm gonna leave it here. Oh, we've got something back in this location. All right, let's go back and take a look. Might be somebody new who's shown up.
Hello?
Go solve the crime!
We're doing it.
Did you talk to Sim yet?
Sim?
Sim! Symmetry!
Where is she?
She'll be in the room nearest the Illusion Theater.
The child's room? The one with that weird painting? We checked in there.
Yeah, no, there's no weird painting in that room. Just a weird girl. Tell her to knock it off and start taking this seriously.
I knew it.
It did blink at us. Okay. Well, I could go into the other rooms. But I guess let's go back and take a look at Symmetry. I won't talk to her, though. I recognize that we've barely... Oh, yeah, you can even see her hiding behind the mirror. I adore this game. I think it's extremely good. It is very long-winded. Like, the previous game was pretty long-winded, but this even more so. The one thing I will say is the character dialogue is very front-loaded. You effectively, at least judging by how it worked with Tangle Tower, you only have so many people you meet. So in this case, looks like we've got 9. Tadpole, Dirk, Zephyr, Worman, Mortuga, who we're not going to talk to, Grip, Captain Seafoam, Mariana, and Symmetry. And so we talk to all of them, we present all the clues, we talk about all the other characters. We go through all of their initial dialogue, and then that's kind of it for the, like, initial dialogue tax, and then after that, it's just get on with solving the crime, do the puzzles, and so on and so forth. That said, I actually really like talking to the characters in this game. Normally with these games, I get kind of tired, and I definitely was dozing off a little bit, but on the flip side, it's like, 1, I'm just really tired. I got woken up by a thunderstorm. 2, the dialogue on this is just so freaking good. Like, SFB games makes, like, really good stuff. Tangle Tower itself was extremely charming. Crow Country is amazing. Legitimately one of the best Resident Evil-esque games ever made. Seriously, if you have not played that one, go check it out. If you have not played Tangle Tower, go check it out. And obviously this one is equally fantastic, if not more so, because Yeah, the art's gotten a little bit of an uptick, and the previous one was gorgeous too. They did a really good job with the backgrounds on that one, but they've done an even better job here. The music has just been utterly fantastic. The voice acting, the sheer amount of dialogue and lines, oh, it's so good. And so, yeah, I don't normally do point-and-click adventure games, but I kind of had to for this one. So, I guess I should mention that the Mermaid's Mask is available on Steam, Switch, and PlayStation 1 and 2, so if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. If you like murder mysteries, if you like a little bit of puzzles, if you like weird, quirky characters, and if you like really solid indie games that do not cut any corners, well, I don't know, I'm sure they cut all sorts, but like, this is just absolutely fantastic when it comes to production value and everything. Like, this is a very complete package. And I know there's a lot of good point-and-click adventure games that fall in the same category, but this one, I'd say even more so than most, and one that I am seriously looking forward to more of if they make more. But for now, at least, I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.